Michigan, and it's now 34-0 with one more match. And this is the showpiece, the centerpiece for the Duke Blue Devils. Jonah Niesenbaum at 17-3. A long, lean, heavyweight contender packed with muscle and considered to be one of the better wrestlers in the country. So Niesenbaum now at 285. As I mentioned, he brings a bit of electricity with him. Reminds you of Casper, the great Duke heavyweight, ACC champion, who is now a big-time entertainer in the wrestling world and big-time personality. He was when he was at Duke. Niesenbaum, the senior out of Allentown, PA. This will be fun to watch Niesenbaum do his thing. And as I mentioned, Coach Borelli really was looking forward to what Caves could do against Niesenbaum. In fact, pretty much his words, not mine, kind of identifying this weight class as a reason to head to Duke and take on Glenn Lanham's Duke Blue Devils out of the ACC. Niesenbaum with the shot and the power. Now trying to rip through, looking for the sweep. He's got Caves in a little bit of trouble. Caves, a redshirt freshman out of Port Bryan, Illinois. Niesenbaum, packed with power. And there it is. So Niesenbaum on the board. Finished last year with a record of 16-11, 10-7 in dual match play. He was also the starter 2 years ago at 285. And in the 2019 season when he was 3-19, as he's grown into one of the better heavyweights. The son of Richard Niesenbaum and Elizabeth Dale. A two-time state qualifier his junior and senior season. Also competed in ice hockey, did Niesenbaum, where he's the team captain and the MVP. And Niesenbaum with a 2-0 lead, 90 seconds remaining here in the first, and he looks to be the man to make sure that Central Michigan does not walk out of here giving Duke a donut, as Niesenbaum, he's going to let Caves go. So Caves is on the board. Central Michigan, under Coach Tom Borelli, a dynastic program out of the MAC. It's a 2-1 lead for Niesenbaum. Caves, a similar wrestler at 285. Again, just amplifying what Coach Borelli said about this matchup, as these are long, lean, powerful wrestlers at 285. They don't make them like this every day. Shot from Caves. Denied by Niesenbaum, who you feel like realizes this is not going to be a walk in the park. Caves, who did not wrestle his senior year because of COVID, and they'll give 2 to Niesenbaum right there at the end. That was huge for Niesenbaum. He needed that. And Caves hobbling just a little bit. So Niesenbaum may have hurt Caves a little bit, as it looks like he is walking gingerly as he is down after one, 4-1. Getting some coaching, and there's Coach Borelli. Legendary figure. Extremely nice man, as is Glenn Lanham. Glenn and his family live in Pittsboro, North Carolina. Glenn spent time as part of the North Carolina staff, and that's why he's got a couple Tar Heels, pretty famous Tar Heels, on his staff right now. And, of course, it'll be the Tar Heels tomorrow night at Cameron Indoor, Duke in North Carolina. Any sport, any time, always some excitement around that one. You can check that out right here on ACC Network Extra. Duke and North Carolina women, a top 20 matchup going on down the road in Chapel Hill for basketball. Kara Lawson's Duke Blue Devils making the trek to Chapel Hill to take on Courtney Banghart's North Carolina Tar Heels. That is one that is on the DVR, so looking forward to watching that one after we're finished here with Niesenbaum on top 4-1. Cave still walking off a bit of an injury. He's got time to do that. Meanwhile, the officials reviewing. I think they're making sure that Niesenbaum got those 2 points. That's exactly what they're doing. Jonah Niesenbaum, senior, Allentown, PA, Salisbury High School, a 3-year letter winner and team captain, 2-time state qualifier, selected a 3-time FBLA state qualifier and member of the National Honor Society. Coming off a season a year ago where he was 16-11. He actually won 4 straight dual matches to open the season a year ago, 2 by falls. Niesenbaum gets his base from his bottom, now tries to get his legs wide, and he is up. Now just needs to break the arms, break through the arms, not literally break the arms. Good power there from Caves, slamming Niesenbaum down. Now Niesenbaum will try to rinse and repeat here with 90 seconds remaining in the second. Make no mistake, as I mentioned earlier, Caves has given Niesenbaum something to think about with that 17-3 record. Caves comes in at 15-9. So Niesenbaum will go back down with a 4-1 lead, trying to secure Duke's first points of the night here in the final match of the night. Spinning up, and there it is. So Niesenbaum now with a 5-1 lead. As Niesenbaum trying to push his record to 18-3 on the season. Spido got Central Michigan rolling at 125. Vince Perez got the forfeit as Doolittle not able to go. My fault for missing that, but a forfeit at 133. Then at 141, I think a little bit of an upset as Nugent took care of the transfer from NC State, Papsy, who had the early 2-0 lead. Papsy did. Rowland showed some light, but Lovett got the win at 149. Munson dominant at 157. At 165, Hubbard taking care of Dennett, the transfer from Stanford. It was Kramer over Becker at 174. Chaconis had a lead as Niesenbaum will get 2 more right at the end of the second. And now Niesenbaum really starting to look comfortable here at 7-1. Cave still hobbling a little bit as it appears to have a little bit of a leg injury. They confirmed those 2 points, and Caves was kind of wobbling around while they were doing that. That came at the end of the first. So here we go to the third with a 7-1 lead. And now Niesenbaum, who, as I mentioned, is long and lean for a heavyweight wrestler, but Caves is a similar build and actually smaller than Niesenbaum. Niesenbaum with the release. Muscles on top of muscles here on the back of Niesenbaum. Riding time, not an issue. Shot coming from Niesenbaum. Denied at first, but then shaking over the arms, and 2 more points for Niesenbaum. And it's 9-2. Niesenbaum, the real deal. Jonah Niesenbaum, the showcase of this Duke wrestling team, where Glenn Lanham has talked about over the years. They have been strong at 125 to open, and they have been really, really strong at heavyweight. And then, of course, whatever weight the 4 fine silvers were at during their decorated career at Duke, they were always strong. No more fine silvers, so now a clean slate, and you can tell there's some building to do here, but Glenn Lanham always positive. As Niesenbaum looks to make sure that Central Michigan does not walk into Durham and take the skunk. Niesenbaum will give Duke points here as he will improve his record to 18-3. You can just tell the power of Niesenbaum finally wearing down Caves. You can see Borelli watching intently, though. There's a shot from Caves, but Niesenbaum denied. Quick feed from Niesenbaum, spins all the way around, and 2 more points. So Niesenbaum, upper body strength, tremendous leg strength, tremendous quickness, and a really good wrestler. And a lot of folks came here to see that man. He'll pump his right fist in the air and give Duke their first points of the day. Otherwise, it's been all Central Michigan. Thank goodness for Jonah Niesenbaum at the end.